any sense. Hey, welcome back. I should be better at this by now because I technically had a YouTube channel for like half a year at least, but I've made like 6 videos in that meantime. And every time in the beginning I'm saying like, hey, like a million times. Thank you for staying tuned. I know it's been quite a while. I took step, I had my trauma surgery rotation, but today I'm making a casserole. Its primary ingredients is eggplant, tomatoes, and chickpeas. It's vegan in honor of being assumed that I am plant-based, which I just find hilarious. But I get it because whatever. But yeah, in the meantime, let's get going. Here are the ingredients. I've never made this casserole before, but primarily wanted to do it because, like I said, it's all like, pretty sure it's vegan. If not, it's definitely vegetarian. But yeah, here's the eggplant right here. And then you have the onions and chickpeas. So the first step, we're gonna take this eggplant and we're gonna put it in the oven for 15 minutes to crisp it up a little bit. So the recipe, which I got from New York Times, so I just want to say it again because I'm not trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing, but here's the, you're supposed to put it in a dish and kind of put some olive oil and put some salt and just put it in the oven for 15 minutes. So we'll just do a rough amount of olive oil. That's a ton of chicken. All right, so there's the eggplant with some oil and some salt. Now I'm gonna put it in the oven at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. Also gonna set a timer so I don't forget. All right, now under medium heat, I'm gonna make the tomato kind of sauce. A little bit of olive oil. So I'm gonna cook the whole onion. The recipe says a half an onion, but as with the amount of eggplant that you saw, I'm just gonna try and balance it out for whatever that means. So we're gonna cook this for 5 minutes until the onions are, quote, soft and golden. And it's around that time. Bentley? Smells the onions. And he's about 5 minutes. And now I'm gonna add some garlic and a, quote, generous pinch of salt. Tablespoon of garlic. Pinch of salt. So give it a stir, and a minute later we're gonna add the rest. So it's gonna be 28 ounces of just regular diced tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, pinch of sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, so I'm just gonna add a little. It says 1 sprig of basil that I have to substitute because I couldn't find one at the supermarket, so some basil. And then salt to taste, so I'm just gonna do a little bit now and then go from there. Give it a good mix. Now we're gonna let it get to a simmer and just simmer it for 20-25 minutes while stirring. Anya. Huh? Sit. Big stretch. Sit. All right, it's been 15 minutes. They're a little brown, as you can tell, so now it says to kind of fold it in half and let them continue to steam and soften. I'm gonna do this while not attempting to not burn myself. All right, it's been about 20 minutes. Let it simmer. Now it's time to stir in the chickpeas. And just add a little bit of fresh pepper. All right, so now, as you can see, that's where the eggplant is. This is gonna be the casserole dish. We're gonna do layer by layer. First layer is going to be the eggplant, then we're gonna do some of the tomato chickpea, and then just keep going until we fill it. and then put in the oven. Layer number 2. And then the final layer, just whatever's left. All right, now we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. Yeah, remember when I said 15 minutes? What I really said was 30 minutes at 350, and then take it out and let it simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes. Ignore my dirty stove, but here's the final product. We're just gonna let it simmer for 15 minutes and then dig in. All right, there we have it. Vegan casserole, leaning into the stereotype of me being plant-based. Just hit the like button and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.